Hi, my name's Dan Petrock, and I'm your online Math 064 teacher this summer of 2015. This is a picture of me in the back with my family. This is my wife Sarah. We've been married 20 years this summer. She's a part-time CPA at Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield. My son Gavin is going into 8th grade next year. Kaylin's going to 6th, and Jensen is going into 3rd grade. So this is my family, and I know many of you may have families as well, or many other obligations this summer. And I know life work balance is always difficult, and I just want to show you my family and let you know I do understand. But part of my job is to also keep you accountable and keep you learning this summer and to partner with you in that. So I'm going to go through a little bit of the class, how it's laid out, and I'm really looking forward to our first synchronous session this Thursday, May 28th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. And I'm going to go into that right away so you can find it. So to get into the Blackboard here, so go to the DMAC web page. The easiest way to do this, I think, is to click on Online Learning right here. And then you're going to click on Access Online Courses. From there, it's going to ask you for your username and password. I'm already logged in, so it knows. And this is the same as your DMAC email username and password. You should have a list of my courses here, and that's where you're going to see our college prep math course. And then this is where I will be posting the first welcome announcement will show up right here with this video in it actually. So under your instructor, that was the picture of me and my contact information. And then the syllabus is right here. You can that's a PDF version of it. And I've also put just the calendar portion right here so you can see what we're doing each time. So I've got it broken up by each live session. And so our first live session, they're Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. So here's this Thursday, May 28th, kind of what we're doing. And then what you're going to have to do is all these things here, like sections 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, all going to be done before our second live session on June 2nd. And then if we go into course content, I've got them laid out this way. Now I'm only showing you the first few folders here of all of them so you can kind of stay organized. So for instance, here's our Start Here folder. It's got my welcome message. There is an optional Blackboard orientation course. If you've never taken an online class before, this will help you get oriented on how to use Blackboard. There's a short syllabus quiz to answer questions from that syllabus. A discussion board here to introduce yourself to the class with and also attaching a picture of yourself. And then the rest of this is actually a link to your electronic textbook. Now many of you may have bought the book already, and that's great. You will come with an access code for My Math Lab as well. This actually, when I click on this, will pull up the electronic version of this. So if you do have an access code, this will queue you for it right now. If you don't, you can request free access for 17 days before you actually have to purchase it. So I would suggest doing that if needed. So under cycle 1 here, you can see we can page through, and the first thing you're going to do is this focus problem on medication errors, and this is what we're going to be talking about in our first synchronous session, but you can read this ahead of time. And I've put that right here, that little page, just to remind you. So you should have hopefully no problem getting in. You can request free access if you haven't gotten a code. Otherwise you can purchase it directly or use the one that comes with yours in the bookstore. And I would encourage you to buy the one in the bookstore, because you can write in that book pretty much every day because there's homework and things. The entire book is electronic as well. And so for instance, if we go into section 1.1 here, or let's go to 1.2, see there's all these things to write down. You could put this all on paper, but man, if you've got that whole workbook sitting in front of you, it's just really easy to work from. So we'll be talking more about that stuff on the first synchronous session. So here's the start. This is what you're supposed to do, hopefully before our first live class. That would be awesome if you could do that. If we go back to course content, then it shows what we have to have done before the second live class. So we've got, it tells you what to do in your textbook. There's a short discussion board here. There's a couple videos, and it links to your online homework. And so there's online homework that's due pretty much every section. So it's going to go through, and it shows the due dates. So these first due dates, I don't have a hard due date until the 4th, but typically they'll be due if we talk about the first section. It's also the online homework is also due with the paper pencil homework, and so we have both online homework and paper pencil homework. And then this is how you'll submit. So on your paper pencil homework, you'll actually write it out in your book, take a picture of it or scan it, and then you can attach it here by browsing your computer and attaching the files. And you just do that before the next synchronous session. So we're going to try that. This is the first time this course has been offered online, and we're doing it essentially in a web blended format where we meet 4 hours a week, Tuesday, Thursdays for those 2 hours, and then we also have this online content. In online content, I'm expecting you to spend probably 8 hours a week outside of class to do all these things. To access our synchronous sessions, I'll give you the easiest ways to click on Tools here when you log into Blackboard, and then there's a thing called WizIQ Virtual Classroom. And as you can see here, we've got this this live classroom that's going to go every Tuesday and Thursday from 9 to 11. I'm going to hit Enter Class here, and it's actually queuing me to open up the virtual classroom. And this is a download you can actually use too. You can use this essentially the app for WizIQ. And this will probably be the most challenging part for us this first time on the 28th to get this going. And hopefully everybody has a microphone or headset to use so we can hear each other. So what shall happen here is you'll be able to see me in the corner. There's a little chat box here. I'll just put hi all, and you all can chat there. There's a virtual whiteboard here that you can write on, and we can upload files. In fact, I'll just go ahead and show how I can upload the syllabus here. And I'll just go ahead and do that right now. There, I'll upload that. So this is the place we're going to have our synchronous sessions. I can even create breakout rooms, and we'll start each day with a daily 5 quiz, and a little quiz over your homework. Answer any questions you have. I'll be putting you into groups so you can start working in your group work during the synchronous session. So for those 2 hours, we'll be alternating between small group work, large group work, and answering questions individually. So this, again, hopefully this technology is going to work. You'll need high-speed internet. You will need a microphone of some sort to use. If you have a webcam, that's great, but it's not necessary. And really looking forward to interacting with you. And we have a nice sized class. I think there's only about 15 students in the class, so it should be a nice number for us to work with and put people into groups and learn that way. I've taught this class several times face to face, and but this is going to be a new challenge to do it online. So we need to have a lot of grace with each other, and if you have suggestions, I would or questions, I really encourage you. And I'm going to go back to the syllabus here real quick again. So under syllabus, I've actually put my cell phone number on here. So if you look on the syllabus right here, this is my cell phone. And feel free, you can text me to that number or call me on that number. If you call my office number, it actually goes right to my cell phone anyway. So if you're having troubles during that first synchronous session getting in, go ahead and give me a call or chat, and we'll be doing some troubleshooting that first night, and we'll hopefully be able to get everybody going and up and live. Typically we'll have online office hours right after class, so I'll just stay on and help as long as needed after every class. And I will try to be there 10 minutes before class, so I'm going to try to be on at 8:50 every morning if you want to show up a little early and get and start getting started as well. So I hope this video has helped you get oriented. Really looking forward to working with you this summer. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. And I am very anxious and excited to get going in this very intense 8-week course to get you prepped for stats and liberal arts, which is what this course is specifically designed to do. So we'll see you on Thursday.